This is Go-MMT Radio.
Go-MMT Radio. Headset Go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go IBBO and Redbus. Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio.
It is Filmy Friday and we're looking at a few releases including Hollywood that I will be sharing you with. This is pretty much the end of the year 2024. Have you taken time to reflect what has gone by this year? What are some of the things that you have picked up, which is of course learned? And what are some of the things that maybe you want to avoid in the year 2025? I'll tell you what I want to avoid in 2025. I definitely want to avoid regret or guilt of any kind, which is why, like I was reading the other day, it's better to endure the pain of discipline than to endure the pain of regret. This one's going to stick with me for some time. Yeah, for a really, really long time. It kind of resonated with me for a change. Well, then coming back to the joy of films and to the joy of entertainment when it comes to watching our favorite actors and very good content on the big screen as well as the small screen. There is so much happening this weekend too. As we're coming to the close of this year 2024, there's a lot more fun that we will learn more on the screens. So, well, I'm going to take you through all of it and also a tribute to our national icon, or should I say internationally acclaimed legend, Ustad Zakir Hussain, who passed away early this week. Don't go anywhere. This is Filmy Friday and it is your favorite radio station, Go-MMT Radio. I'm your host, Annie.
Be curious to know how things work. Be creative by constantly looking for newer, better ways of achieving results. Be genuine in your care, be it for your colleagues, customers, or business. Hi, I'm Deep, and you're listening to Go-MMT Radio. Head, set, go.
Meet our new joiners who showed us the musical side on radio session.
Hello trippers, this is Swapnil Dubey from Hotel Supply Department and you are listening to Go-MMT Radio. Head, set, go.
Hello Go Tripper, this is Amritan Subhashni from Alliance team. You listening the Go-MMT Radio. Head, set, go.
Hello Go Trippers, this is Nandini Gupta from International Hotels Department and you are listening to Go-MMT Radio. Head, set, go.
Head, set, go.
Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio.
On Filmy Friday with your host Annie, this is your favorite radio station, and Go Trippers, I know you're looking forward to this weekend because there's just this weekend and the next, and that brings us to the end of the year 2024. For most of us, it has been good and also bad, but I guess that really is the story for all of us put together. We're going to make the most of the last few days left to kind of, hold on to the memories that we have created this year that have taught us so much, which we will be carrying forward into 2025. I'm sure, but for Allu Arjun, it is going to be a little tougher than the others. Now, he was attending a premiere in Hyderabad for his new film, Pushpa 2. And it so happened that there was a huge stampede which actually left one child critically injured and the mother of the child lost her life. Now, that led to the arrests of the theatre owners, senior managers, even some from the management team of the film, production team and so on. It also ended up seeing Allu Arjun go to jail. Well, at least he was arrested and then things were cleared out. He was back home. He did announce publicly that he was taking care of the child in the hospital and he will also be donating some money, or should I say some sort of compensation, not because he's guilty, but because he knows that it is his duty as an Indian citizen and also being part of a film where, the fans landed. He feels responsible towards doing something in the care of the child and of the family who's left with no mother, no wife, no daughter, no daughter-in-law. Of course, the worst is when the child finds out once the child is back to, leading a normal life, which they're hoping he will be so devastated. Well, and that a little story is something that is going to continue doing the rounds, and hopefully from production teams to marketing teams to even theatre owners, whenever they have plans or have such events, whether it is in the South or anywhere across the country, we, I think, have learned enough from the international community that these have to be very well guarded events and enough number of people have to be employed to ensure that there is enough security so people don't end up facing the brunt of this. I mean, You cannot pay for being a fan of a big actor with your life. Big lesson learned. I know you're having a ball of a time. I'm coming to films that you'd love to watch and you want to kind of go out with your friends to make the most of the last few weeks that are left of the year 2024. But right now is the time that I'm going to take you through a tribute, a few words of goodness for our very own legend of the country who put India on the global map through his genius and the talent that he had, which is of playing the tabla, one of the finest instruments that comes from India, from the classical music genre. It is Ustad Zakir Hussain Qureshi. At the age of 7, he started performing on stage. He learned to play the tabla from his very own father, who was a legend himself, Ustad Allah Rakha. And from the age of 7 to the age of 12, he kind of became a sensation, being termed as a prodigy as far as tabla playing is concerned. And there were many, many good notes and good articles and great things written about Ustad Zakir Hussain, who not only played across the country, but took this art internationally, set up institutes, set up training centers, was visiting faculty in many of the institutions across the board, both in India as well as abroad, and took classical music, took the instrument of tabla, the percussion of tabla across the world. He is remembered for the multiple awards that he has received and for the beautiful and mesmerizing experience that he has given through his performances across the globe. You know, when it comes to his international collaborations, then he played on George Harrison's 1973 album, Living in the Material World, also John Handy's 1973 album, Hard Work. So since the 70s, he's been traveling and taking his music to different parts of the globe. This year alone, he went on to win 4 Grammy Awards for fusion albums that he collaborated with various artists on. This year, in fact, early this year, that the jazz and blues and Indian music fusion band Shakti, which is one of the most sought after, did their last performance. And indeed, it went on to become the last performance of Shakti, because Ustad Zakir Hussain was an indelible and an incredible and a very important part of the band Shakti. Well, from the numerous awards that he has won both in India, from a Padma Bhushan to a Padma Vibhushan to various other awards internationally, I think the kind of art and music he has left behind is, of course, for his students to carry forward, which they will, but the legacy and the genius he has left behind and the experiences that people have taken watching him play, that's something that is going to remain, to continue teaching as well as inspiring generations to come. Ustad Zakir Hussain, you will be deeply missed, and thank you for everything you have taught us through your music, for us to learn, to respect, to stay motivated, and to carry our culture forward. This is Filmy Friday, GO-MMT Radio. Now, you do want to know what are the films releasing today. Let's start with Anil Sharma, who has come up with a film. Well, he started off with action-packed entertainers like Gadar 2, and then he also started doing films that had more family drama like Apne. He is returning to his roots, which is family dramas, with a film titled Vanvas, which stars Nana Patekar and Anil Sharma himself, his son Utkarsh Sharma, and it is expected to be a tear-jerker. The other film that's releasing today is a musical action film set in the 1970s and follows Ravi Kumar as he takes on criminals. And guess who's playing Ravi Kumar? It is our very own singer, musician, composer, Himesh Reshamya, playing the lead along with Prabhu Deva. Now, it turns out that the film is a spin-off of Himesh's other franchise called The Expose. Hollywood films, there's going to be this quintessential holiday film that people have been waiting for, I guess, because who doesn't love animation films? If you're a big fan of the Lion King franchise, then this is for you. Mufasa, the Lion King animation film, major worldwide release today, and also in local languages. The Hindi version is going to be so special for us because it features, once again, Shah Rukh Khan, Aryan Khan, and Abram Khan too. This is something we should be looking forward to, right? Well, those are for the big films releasing today on the big screens.
It's time to rock the jingle bells. As the spirit of Christmas shines bright this holiday season, GO-MMT invites you to make it special. Let's put on the Santa hats, exchange presents, share good moments, bring a smile on everyone's faces. Ho, ho, ho! Let's celebrate the joy of giving. Merry Christmas from us to you.
Social Spotlight on GO-MMT Radio.
GO-MMT Radio. Well, this is something that you love listening to, and Filmy Friday, every Friday, talks to you about the films releasing. I've given you a lowdown on few of the top films releasing today, and you should go after them. These are the big screen winners that you're going to enjoy watching over the weekend with family and friends. Now, on MMT, which is the official Instagram handle, take a look at the 7 stunning ski resorts that MMT has actually put together for you. In homestays, Grind Nahi Unwind campaign is something that has taken a lot of people's attention, because again, it is the end of the year. You want to go have a good time for yourself, release all the stress that you have taken in this year, and probably start the new year with a bang. So maybe that's something you want to take a look at. Brand Banter for the same Grind Nahi Unwind campaign is something that you must check out, because that has gone live and we have some really cool offers to make at MMT. Moving on to Go Ibibo. Oh my god, there is 100,000 followers that Go Ibibo has today on Instagram, and there is a celebration reel that you must check out. There is also a winter bucket list. Now, do we not have our own bucket list? There are enough. If you take a look at this and want to add some more, or maybe strike out a few because you've got better ones here, then this is something that you must definitely go after. This is the Go Ibibo Instagram page, by the way. So if you have that travel min deficiency, VI travel min deficiency, which is a vitamin deficiency, you've got to go take a look at the Go Ibibo Instagram handle. And of course, on MMT UAE, there are these beautiful conversations and posts that have been doing the rounds, from unconfirmed travel plans to the What's Happening app that has got to offer quite a few places, to even the city getaways. You will be stunned at the architecture that you will experience there, which are world class, is what I can definitely say. This is Social Spotlight for you every Fridays on Filmy Friday. I have told you about the films that you've got to go watch. With that, I've come to the end of the show. This is GO-MMT Radio, Filmy Friday, the show. I'm your host, Annie, taking your leave. You have a super duper entertaining weekend. Keep that spirit of the festive season going, and I'll catch you back on Monday with Badhai Ho. Bye-bye.
Unsung Heroes of GO-MMT.
नमस्कार, मैं घनश्याम पेंट्री फैसिलिटी टीम से हूँ, और मैं रोज़ GO-MMT रेडियो से सुबह शाम गाने सुनता हूँ। और आज मुझे मौका मिला है अपनी पसंद का गाना बताने का, और वो गाना तेरी उंगली पकड़ के चला, लाडला फिल्म से।
तेरी उंगली पकड़ के चला, ममता के आंचल में पला। तेरी उंगली पकड़ के चला, ममता के आंचल में पला। माँ, ओ मेरी माँ,
तू मेरा लाडला।
माँ, ओ मेरी माँ, मैं तेरा लाडला।
Hello, Go Trippers! This is Ranveer Singh, and you are listening to GO-MMT Radio. Head, set, go!
To listen to your favorite GO-MMT radio from anywhere, follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Visit the GO-MMT radio page for daily updates and enjoy listening to your favorite radio channel.